Okay, so this step, I'm going to show you how to extract the zip file of the change management system into the HT documents of the local server, that is XAMPP. Okay, so the zip file is located in my documents. As you can see, this one, change. I'll right click on it and then click on extract files. Not extract here, but rather extract files. Now you get this window, right? XAMPP is normally installed on drive C, or XAMPP folder is located in drive C. In my case, it's labeled as OS into bracket C, that is drive C. I'll click on the plus button here, move down to the last part, you see XAMPP. I click on the plus to drop down the content of XAMPP. There is our HT docs, right? So I'll click that down. You realize that already I have folders called change info, and then all that. So right now, I have to create a new folder. Now, be careful. You see that XAMPP is highlighted. HT docs is highlighted. Fine. So if I click on new folder, the new folder will be created under HT docs, right? So I'm going to click on new folder. You see it. I'll type try church. You see the name. When you do that, you tap enter. Now, after doing that, you realize that try church is highlighted. It is selected. It is now blue. That is where we want to extract our files to, right? So I'll click on OK. Alright, when you hear this sound, it means your files has been extracted. To confirm that your files has been extracted, you come to drive C, you come to XAMPP, you go to HT docs, you see try change. If I don't open this, no, that's not it. Try change is here. If I open it, you see that we have change CRM, right? Now, this is a little bit of a problem, which means that we have our content in another folder, which is not good for us. You understand? So I'm going to repeat this process again. I'm going to repeat the process. It means that we have failed. So I'll go back, delete try change, all of it content, and then start all over. I intentionally did this so that you see how it works completely. Okay, so it is gone. Now let's come back to my documents and locate where the folder and this is a zip. We double click on it. You see that we have change here, right? We want to extract this folder into HT docs. What you say? So we'll select on it like this. You see, and we click on. You see the first one we right click and then we said extract files. No, this one we double click on it to open the zip like this. We select change CRM. Then we click on extract files. We follow the same procedure. We come to OS, we open XAMPP, then we click on HT docs. Now when we click on HT docs and click OK, it means it is going to create a new folder called change CRM. This particular folder is going to extract it. So we click OK. Alright. Now let's verify again. We come to drive C, XAMPP, HT docs, we see change CRM. We are successful. Now change CRM is extracted to our XAMPP, our local host. We've also created a database, and then the XAMPP software is working right there. the control panel is working. Okay, so now the next thing is to open your browser and type localhost / church CRM or any other. It depends on the way you name the folder, but by default leave it as church CRM. Then we tap enter. Now if everything is successful, you should see that church CRM file integrity check is on, PHP 7 plus, and then all that, right? Mostly, if you see that anything is marked as times, then it should tell you something that this particular extension is not on. You understand? For example, we see curl. If sometimes it's marked, especially if your server is new, it's marked like times, it will not allow you to continue. So to solve such a problem, you come here, you open the exam control panel like this, you go to Apache control, you click on php like into brackets php.ini, which means that's the configuration file. Now when it's open like this with notepad, you press Ctrl F to find, or you click on edit and you say find. Alright, so we are here. Everything here is fine, right? Now the next step, we click on next. We click on next over here. You see, this is the most important part of our configurations, right? Max or maximum file upload size, maximum post size, and PHP memory limit. Now to change this, you see that we have 120, 128, 128. On your server, I tell you that it will not be the same, right? To change this and make sure that we have the same configuration, you open XAMPP control panel. On Apache, we click on configuration, and then we open this PHP into brackets php.ini. You open it this way, and then the first one is we search for max file upload size. So you click on edit, you come to find, and you search upload. If you search upload, you see that upload is highlighted. Now this particular line, you see it. When there is something like this at the beginning, remove it. Your own might be different from 120. What I've configured mine already. Whatever size that is there right now, make sure that you change it to 120 M, which is 120 megabyte. Maximum upload max file size, you change it to 120. It is very, very important. Now the second one is post size, right? You come back to the configuration file, you search for posts. Okay, so we start from the top again. We scroll up, start, we search for posts. Okay. We look for post size. Wow, I can't find it. Okay, you see, it's difficult to find these things, but let's try this keyword. Max. All right, max, 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 max. Wow, we have a lot of max. Okay, I'm looking for maximum post size. Okay, that's a lot. You see how difficult it is to configure these things, but with time you can do it. Okay, we have found maximum file upload, which is 20 now. Okay, file size. Okay, so here we have upload maximum file size. We make sure that it is also equals to 120 on your server. Fine. Now we have to look at PHP memory limits. Alright, we come back to it. We set for memory. You see the memory limit is right there. We make it 128. When you are done with the changes, you just say click on file and say save, and then you close this. Now when you are done with these configurations, to make sure that it takes effect, we need to stop our servers, and then restart like this. If not, the changes will not take effect. And when it's like this, we need to refresh this page as well. Alright, now when everything is right, you see all this, right? So when you click next, now this part, this particular one, root path and base URL, I beg you in the name of God, don't change anything. Just leave it as it is, and then you click on next. Now when you click on next, you have to fill the database details, right? The database server name. The database server name is localhost. Leave the port as it is. The database we created, remember I created this database, see, try church, right? That is what we are going to use. So I type try church here. Now the database username is root by default. What's your password? No. By default you don't set any password. So you click on finish and let's see. You see, it will not allow you to continue because you have to create a password for what? Your this thing, your server. What's your server? I'll show you how to create a password for the server. So now my password is what? This. When I enter my password, and then I click finish. When you are successful, now you see this. The default login details is admin, and then the password by default is change me. You click what? Login. Now, when you are successful and you've logged in, the system will automatically tell you that you have to change the password. You see, you can read this. Your account record indicates that you need to change your password before proceeding. So now you enter the old password, which is change me, and then you can enter anything for your password. So me, I prefer admin123, admin123. If I click save, it will take me to the dashboard, right? It will give you an overview of the number of families, people, and all that. Basically, we are done.